just want to say thank you to everybody, the whole team, especially the seniors. Congratulations on making the tournament. It's an unbelievable accomplishment from where you started to where you end. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And you dealt with a lot of adversity, not just the field conditions, but everything on the road and other things that happened. You dealt with a lot of adversity. So this is character building, and I'm so happy for you and the coaches that you have this. This is unbelievable. So I'm very happy that you get to be on it. And bonus, we got a home tournament game on Saturday night. So have a great time. Parents, thank you for everything. Thank you for being understanding and patient with everything that we've gone through. But all good things are worth waiting for. So on behalf of the athletic department, we wish all of you the best in the future. And let's have a great tournament. Thank you.
So as a group, this is a real special class. I think we started out as together as sophomores and started this journey as where we find ourselves here. Made the tournament as sophomores, won a game, got the taste of it, and knew we were building something hopefully special. And they built on that last year and had a whole lot of expectations coming into this year. And as Brad said, I feel a little bit of a jinx because I had talked about adversity before the season started and how we have to be ready to deal with it. And it was really just based upon knowing at the beginning of the year we were going to be on the road. We were going to be on the bus for the first 10 or 12 games. So that's sort of what got me thinking that we got to make sure they know what we're going to deal with, but we'll get through it. Well, that 10, 12 turned into 20. And along the way, we had late buses, horse buses, late umpires, no umpires, a whole list. I actually thought one day we would write it all down, all the adversity. But what Brad said really means so much, and I mean it. I'm about trying to teach life lessons to the boys and use baseball as a means to teach that. Baseball mimics life probably more than any other sport. You deal with your ups and downs, your failures, you're by yourself, you're alone. You have to compete, you have to get back up. And I look at this group right here, and each one of them have done that along the way. Individually, as a group, as a family, they've done that. And crazy as it sounds, like all with me being on their ASS as much as I was. And it really was. And I held them to a higher standard and they persevered through it, and I appreciate every minute of it. And we still have it in front of us after all of that. And that's what's amazing. And I feel so glad that you get on this field. We play a tournament game on this field. And, we just let the season continue as long as we can so you guys can enjoy it. So with that, I'd like to start with Alexis. Grandfather for that. So, a couple of words quick, and I'll be repeating this at our banquet. Alexis and I, we go a long way back. Has a special place in my heart and always will. And the one thing that I will always remember is that Alexis wasn't easy to coach. He was very difficult to coach. But yet, he has broke that down and allowed me to coach him as hard as anyone here. And I can't appreciate that more. And I think, you're going to be a great man because of it. And I know it wasn't easy. Next, Josh Boria. So, I may have just lied too when I said how hard I coached Alexis, because I think I coached him a little bit harder from day one. And that was because of how much talent this kid has and what's ahead of him if he can take everything that I've thrown at him and absorb it and just put it to use going forward. Great ball player, great family, very supportive of him, everything he's done, and you're a special kid. You're a special kid. one of the players that had to find and sort out his role, had to prove to me that he deserved the role, and he did that. And he actually did that and opened me up a little bit to opening my eyes a little earlier, a little sooner to kids who really care about baseball. And that's what he's done and shown from the first time I saw him as a sophomore to this point here. I'm really proud of you. I'm proud of what, you being here right now for our reasons. You know that. I really am. And you got a great kid here. He's going to do great things. I really believe that. With a lot of the guys, actually, kind of things that hit me right now when I shared this with Aaron last weekend at practice. I saw Aaron probably back at, I think, 11 years old in Attleboro when we were playing in a tournament, Mansfield against Maplewood. And I actually said, and I told him that day I couldn't wait to coach him, to be around him, because of like his energy, his desire, his locked in, but really, he's like a quiet assassin. And he waited his turn, waited through here, talent in front of him, but knowing his year was gonna come. And giving you the ball that day at Bridgewater, I'll never forget it, and I don't think you'll ever forget it, right? I mean, going on from there, really, really good stuff, Aaron, really good stuff. Tough one to crack right here, boy. But I think I got to him a little bit. I got him a smile. That's difficult, very difficult. Ethan as a sophomore came down to North Park. We had fall captain's practices were allowed then coming off of COVID. And every day, every time we were there, I would leave and I would talk about Ethan to the coaches, to Alex at the time. Always saw something. Put him on the mound one day down there, and I remember this, and I think you do too. He said he pitched up until he got on the big diamond, and then they didn't let him pitch anymore at Maplewood. And I was like, really? Like, it came out of his hand so well, so natural. And it was crazy. And, he persevered. He didn't make it that sophomore year with grades. Came back out last year, persevered through, knew what he missed, what he was going to be, and actually was one of our best players the last 2 years. And I'm not big on stats and big on numbers. These guys know it. Our stats are really private and quiet, but I will share and let everyone here know that he stands here right now with a 1.65 ERA. He stands here right now with a batting average against of 1.45, and I clearly would put that up against a lot of people in the state. The one thing he hasn't done well, and he will be doing coming up, is just throw more strikes so we can stay in there longer. Right? Special. That's all anybody here has to know about Sebastian Reese. Like, special kid. Everybody in the school knows him. Everybody, smiles. His smile is infectious. The socks he wears every day to school, comes in, brings people to talk about it. Unbelievable chef, cook, like off the chart stuff. This is a real special kid. And like on the baseball field, coming off of what he did last year and how he's performed for us, like unbelievable. And it's kind of gone like we had expectations. He started out as a catcher. Didn't want to be there as a sophomore. Gave everything he had. Unbelievable year. Last year threw him at third base. Didn't know he was there. Played the whole year at third. This year he's been a chameleon. He's played everywhere. And truthfully now, behind Ethan, he's our number 2. Ready to go into this tournament and really give us some innings on the mound. Full circle, everything that it was, because before I knew you, I was told you were a pitcher, and I didn't really get to see it all until right now. Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. After the game, we got a bunch of pizzas coming after the game, so stick around. Yeah, 33 pizzas.
Banquets as well, too.
Have fun. Good luck.